Now, as this man was surfing through social media one day, Calum scrolled across this gorgeous girl's profile picture. And the second that he laid eyes on Megan, he knew instantly that this was the girl of his dreams. Well, he decided to make his feelings clear. He went back and he liked every photo that Megan had posted for the past 5 years. Like. And upon noticing the attention, her phone lit up with all the notifications. Of course, Megan followed this boy back. She made the signals loud and clear by liking some of his photos. So it wasn't long before Calum slid into this girl's DMs. And of course, clearly liking what she was reading, Megan suggested that these two should meet up in person. And having just passed her driving test, well, Megan was very eager to show off her new driving skills and of course her little blue Fiat 500. So she suggested picking this boy up and going for a nice long drive. Because it wasn't just the tunes that were pumping in Megan's car that night, as Calum's heart was soon pumping out of his chest, as he was soon asking if they could meet up once again. In fact, these two broke the Guinness World Record for the amount of dates they could squeeze into 1 week, as they arranged to meet up again the very next day. Calum was first to drop the L-bomb, and within seconds of doing so, Megan's Facebook status was updated to "in a relationship," and the rest, as they say, is history for this couple. And soon a wee overnight bag turned into a drawer full of clothes, and as time progressed, as they got a wee bit older, of course they would get their own place and start a brand new chapter living together as a couple. And since moving in together, they tell me they're like an old married couple already. Now, every adventure these two have had has been spent collecting everlasting memories, but none perhaps more so than the day that Calum proposed. You see, this boy knew from the very beginning, the very moment that he laid eyes on her Instagram profile, that Megan was the one. So he'd been planning to propose for quite some time, so he stealthily put his plan into place. And it was actually Megan who presented the perfect plan by suggesting they go up to Fort William and take a ride on the infamous Harry Potter train across the Glenfinnan Viaduct. So with Megan suggesting this trip, it would be the perfect opportunity to catch her by surprise. She wouldn't suspect a single thing. So that day, as they settled down on the train, they were enjoying their trip. Megan was, of course, super excited for this journey. A noticeably nervous Calum, though, was poised, but he was ready to put his plan into place, and something started to arouse her suspicion. She just didn't know what, but she had some intuition. So as the train was passing over the Glenfinnan Viaduct, Megan was busy looking out of the train window. The views were brilliantly breathtaking. There they were, surrounded by the stunning Scottish scenery. The romance was palpable, the scene was set, and this boy knew this was his moment. So whilst Megan was looking out the window, Calum seized his opportunity, and then she turned around and all suddenly became clear. As she saw the man of her dreams holding the 6th Harry Potter book with the pages cut out to the unbreakable vow, and of course the beautiful ring tied in place with a ribbon. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of where or when that question was ever going to be asked, the answer was always going to be yes.
Words never come out, leaving you in doubt. I'm trying, you're failing to believe me. We got the habit of making it tragic. We're fighting and denying cause we don't see. There's a lot in what you're born of you. If you will hear me now, just know this is the truth. If you could be my love, you'd never let go. So bad, don't you forget it. Even when you're mad and nothing's forgiven. If you could feel my love, you never let go. All of the reasons up in our feelings, we don't go to the unknown in a bad dream. Under the pressure, can make it all better. Keep my eyes closed when it's the most like a war scene. There's a lot in what you're born of you. If you will hear me now, just know this is the truth. If you could be my love, you'd never let go. How do I get close when you don't pick up your phone? I times before. I was hoping that you'd come back through the door. Even though these emotions leave us broken on the floor. I want you, I want you. I've been over and over this 1,000 times before. I was hoping that you'd come back through the door. Even though these emotions leave us broken on the floor. I want you, I want you.